Welcome. The following technical support video will show you how to add in an RGB source profile into either your MultiRIP hybrid RIP software or the MultiRIP GP direct-to-garment RIP software. The first thing we're going to do is show you where we're missing the file. So we'll go up to the top, click on File, and whatever program you are, and go down to Print. We're going to go ahead and choose one of our printers, and in this case we're going to choose the MultiRIP GP 1800-1900 with white ink. Click on Properties, and then go down to the Advanced button. Go into the RIP settings, and we're going to look for our RGB source profile. When you pull down this drop-down box, we're going to look for Adobe RGB 1998. And if you scroll through this list, we're not going to see it show up here. And it's just because it's not been loaded. So what we're going to do is the first thing we need to do is we need to close out of any program that might be using the print drivers. So any Photoshop, Microsoft Word, Corel, anything similar to that. And you're going to want to open up your C drive. So we'll go to the C drive, and we're going to go to the Windows folder. Inside this Windows folder there's going to be a Systems 32 folder. And we'll go inside the Systems 32 folder. From here we'll go and look at the Spool folder. Inside the Spool folder we'll have printers, drivers, and servers. You will want to go and click on the drivers folder. Inside the drivers folder you're going to have another folder called color. Inside this color folder, you're going to see all of the different profiles, the RGB and CMYK profiles. You notice the first one at the very top of the corners are Adobe RGB 1998. Your profile has to show up in here in order to have the ability to bring it in. So if you have one and you're importing it in, you can bring it into this folder. You need to make sure that if you're going to put anything into this folder, that if you're running Vista, that you have administrative rights to it. And when we go through and add in the profile or RGB source profile into the RIP, that we have administrative rights as well. So first thing we'll do is we'll click on our Start button, and we're going to go to All Programs. Find your MultiRIP folder. In this case we're doing the MultiRIP GP. You're going to see an icon that's Add Color Profiles to PPDs. If you're running Vista, do not directly click on this. What you'll have to do is right click over that and go up to Run as Administrator. That'll give you the administrative rights to do that. If you have Vista, it'll probably ask you to confirm what you're doing. You need to make sure you allow that program to have those rights. Then what will happen is it'll open up the Add Color Profiles to PPD application. In this application, in the very top, it's going to have a drop down that allows you to choose between your CMYK profiles and your RGB. Go ahead and select the RGB, and you'll notice that the Adobe RGB 1998 shows up. Highlight that by left clicking on it. Go over to the other side and highlight the printers that you want to show up under. So in this case we're going to want it to show up underneath both the double color and the white ink. We'll just select them both by holding down the Control button. Once we have that selected, just go ahead and click the Add button. It's now going to tell you that you're going to have to restart your system in order for these changes to take place. All you have to do is go ahead and close out of all of this and restart your system. That's all it takes to adding in a RGB source profile. If you have additional questions, please feel free to visit the MultiRIP Frequently Asked Questions page at www.multirip.com/FAQ.html. Thank you.